How's it going, you guys? It's Will here, and wow, that new intro was certainly fitting for today's video, because guys, today we're taking another look at the Bandai 50th Memorial Box Godzilla 1984. So yeah, guys, as you can see, we have a little bit of a different setup here, and that is because this is the first tour review that's being filmed in my new apartment. So a little bit of a different setup. We no longer have the white on white background. Now it's black on white background. So let me guys know what you think. Honestly, I'm kind of digging the new look, but if you guys don't like it, let me know and I'll try to find a new location. But personally, I'm kind of digging the look. I wasn't sure about it at first, but yeah, it actually looks pretty good. So, this is a re-review because my original review for Godzilla 84 here wasn't really that good. I didn't really like the lighting or the location I filmed it at. I like just simple backgrounds, so I didn't really like the location I filmed the previous review at. So yeah, that's why I wanted to go ahead and honor Godzilla 84 with a more proper review with better lighting and everything. So here we have the card for the figure right here. Awesome picture of Godzilla 84 right there, just a screen grab from the movie, Godzilla grabbing the train. Seriously, Godzilla 84, one of the best Godzilla films. It just has the best visuals and cinematography. I love the darker tone of the movie, and yeah, it just looks really good. I mean, look, there's smoke in the background, dreary sky. Seriously, this movie is amazing. Then we have just Godzilla, the title of the movie there, 84. Number 16, because it was the 16th film in the franchise. 50th anniversary right there. And yeah, nothing on the back. Like I said in the initial review, the cards here are just supposed to represent all the Godzilla movies. There's 28 cards in the set because there are 28 Godzilla movies from 1954 to 2004. So yeah, common misconception people have is that the cards are meant to go with the figures. That is not true at all. It's not a tag like with the Movie Monster series. No, the cards are just part of the Memorial Box set. So yeah, and nothing on the back. So that's the card right there. Moving on to Godzilla 84, you guys. I mean, what can we really say? The figure is just so nicely done, you know? Honestly, I never thought I would get my hands on this figure until 4 years ago. I got it off of eBay seller. Once again, thank you to my friend RC2001 Studios, who pointed me into the direction of an eBay seller who was selling Memorial Box figures for a good price. So, hey, RC man, if you're watching this, thank you very much for your help back then. Seriously, this figure is incredible, you know? Like, I had the same reaction he had when I got it in person. I was like, oh my god, it looks so much better than in pictures online. So yeah, Godzilla 84. Honestly, the best parts about this figure are the way the spines are done, as well as just the sculpt on the face. Speaking of the spines, I love the paint job on them. It's a very unique paint job because you don't see many Godzilla figures that have this kind of color for their spines. I'm not sure if that's how it was on the suit, but for the figure, it just looks really nice. And of course, as we know, Godzilla 84 is the only Godzilla suit where it has the largest spine on the lower half of the body, and this figure got that right. And then moving on to Godzilla's face. The face is just another part about this figure that's just incredible. It even captures the kind of derpy look the suit has in some shots, because 84 Godzilla's eyes are not symmetrical at all in some shots, and this figure does capture that pretty well. It's not a bad thing at all, no, it's just funny how they captured that. But yeah, you guys, Godzilla 1984, seriously, I'm still in shock that I have this figure, because growing up and seeing this figure online and stuff like that, I never thought I would get it. But then as you get older and stuff like that, you start working, saving up your money, you do your eBay hunting, eventually one does pop up, and then they are in your house. So yeah, guys, we'll get articulation out of the way real quick. Godzilla's head can rotate. The arms do the in and out motion. The legs can go back and forth. Not sure if they're 360 rotatable because the body would get in the way. There is a glue seal on Godzilla's tail, but I'm not gonna break that. I'm just gonna leave it alone, especially with how rare this figure is. So yeah, let's not touch that. Seriously, this figure definitely captures the Godzilla 84 look like perfectly. It captures the suit perfectly, not the Cybot. Because the Cybot Godzilla, I mean, it looks cool and all, but I personally prefer the suit. The suit has a more intimidating presence. The Cybot is a little bit derpy because the Cybot's eyes they don't look in the same direction. So it's meant to be more expressive and aggressive for Godzilla's face, but the Cybot just comes across looking derpy. I personally love it when they show the suit more. So yeah, and besides, the suit is this big, hefty thing, and the Cybot was this real scrawny thing. That's why you only saw the face of the Cybot in that film. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get out some other figures here. So here we have Godzilla 1984 scaled up with Godzilla 1954, and this is really just to show you guys how the 84 Godzilla is modeled after the 1954 Godzilla almost entirely. I mean, if you look, their head shapes are very similar. Even the 84 Godzilla suit brought back features that the original Godzilla had, like having 4 toes, having tiny ears, as well as having fangs, although these figures don't really show the fangs really well. The fangs are very small, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. 84 Godzilla is the closest that Toho will ever get to recreating the look of the original Godzilla, and even like the tones of their movies, you know, both 54 and 84 had more darker, more serious tones in their movie, and I love it. I love the more darker, more serious Godzilla films, and it's a shame because once the 90s Godzilla came into the picture, they threw out all the more darker and serious tones, and they went ahead for more fun and kaiju fighting films. You know, it's a shame, you know, the Heisei Godzilla here, the 90s Godzilla was used just to bring in money as opposed to actually telling a real dark and, you know, more serious kind of movie. But yeah, I mean, if you compare these two right here, one thing I always found funny was that, you know, in the films, 84 Godzilla stood more upright, and 90s Godzilla was more hunched over, but the figures are the opposite. 84 Godzilla is hunched over, and Heisei Godzilla stands upright. No, these poses gotta be switched. And just for the fun of it, I brought in my other Memorial Box Godzillas. We have Godzilla 65. Of course, you already know 84. We got Meltdown Godzilla and Godzilla 2000 in the corner there. They all look pretty good together. I hope one day to get more Memorial Box figures, or hell, maybe even the whole Memorial Box set. That would be awesome, because some of Bandai's best work is in the Memorial Box, that's for sure. I need a 64 Godzilla to go right over here. Right over here. So overall, you guys, you know, I don't think I need to tell you guys that Godzilla 84 here is an incredible figure. You know, I wish more people would be able to get this figure. I wish Bandai would be nice and re-release this figure, bring it back in like a new Movie Monster series line. But as of right now, I don't see that happening. So if you want to get an 84 Godzilla, as of right now, finding any Memorial Box Godzilla figures is a pain right now because they're way overly priced. They're like hundreds of dollars now. But I'm not gonna knock the NECA figure, you know, it makes a good placeholder if you just want an 84 Godzilla in your collection. Try to get the new NECA figure though, not the original one, because the newer one looks a tad better, has a more similar kind of paint job to the Memorial Box figure. But hey, if you're lucky enough to find an 84 Godzilla, don't hesitate, pick it up. Just don't spend hundreds of dollars on this figure, because honestly, I don't think it's worth hundreds of dollars. I would maybe pay up to like $80, $90 for this figure. It's not worth more than like $100. That's my opinion. So yeah, you guys, I'll go ahead. I'll see you in the next figure review. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys like the new setup. I'm trying to get back into making videos more regularly now that I have an area to film in my new apartment. So yeah, you guys, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one.